All right, we're doing about 5 minutes. Let's get it. All right, I've already spoken on taking a step back before, but the human mind has a real ability to forget important things, and so why not talk on it again to get a little refresher. But taking a step back is so important, especially with modern day life. It's really important to live in the moment because that is the only true time that we have. Oh, hi, kitty. And look towards the future at the same time. I'm wet, so she doesn't want to be pet. But that was way off topic. But it's really important to, live day by day and get the actual work put in. Because that's how, we have to live our lives. We have to do the day by day work. However, over time, we can wear down a lot. And that is how we get overly stressed. Let's say that you have a bunch of new tasks put on your plate. When you live in the day, just day by day, you can get really caught up in your own mind and think, God, I don't know how long I'm gonna do this for. And so that is really when we, take a step back and look, how bad is it really? How bad is it really? How much do I have to do every single day? And honestly, the best way you can do this is just be unemotional. Just take a step back in your own mind and just look, how is my life really going? And this can be a really great way to, if you're wanting to change your life, take a step back and really look at how you're living. Because getting caught up in the day by day, just living your life is really easy. And especially with, modern life, it can be so stressful. But when we take a step back, it really gives us a much more calming view, I feel like, of our life. Because if you really only narrow it down to, I only really do 5 things maybe, and then and that can actually be a lot depending on how big they are or how much work it puts on your plate. But like for me, I have had a lot more work recently, but I try to take a step back at least like once a week. I just look at, okay, how much have I done in my work and how much do I actually have? And also for me, luckily, it won't be forever. I can't say what because, I want to keep it private, but luckily for me, it is not forever. So this work that I have to do that is just on my plate right now, I take a step back and just look and see, okay, how much progress have I made and how much do I have left? And then I set a time zone, And so in that way, I can break it up into percents. How much do I have to do today? How much do I have to do tomorrow? And the more I get done today, the less I have to do tomorrow. And in that way, I don't get overrun. I can still live a life where I'm not constantly, thinking about what I have to do and just like stressing about it. I already know. I write it down. It is the best way. It takes so much off your plate when you don't constantly have things running through your mind. It's like having a calendar. So you can just have a schedule all put in your calendar. And that way you're not constantly thinking of things that you have to do. And then also it doesn't let things just slip through. If you can have a sheet where you can write down everything you have to do, you'd be surprised how much less you actually have to do than you think. Our minds have a real good way of blowing things way out of proportion. And so learning to really get things down for our own sake, just putting it out there, how much we realistically will have to do, and looking at it, and most of the time, it is going to be a lot less. That's so important. And I mean, it can be hard to get into the habit of really taking a step back because when you're in the moment and you're stressed, you're like, you're not thinking, oh, I should just take a step back. But that's why you have to train yourself, or have like a poster out there that says, or something just written down that says, take a step back, look at your life from a real logical and like unemotional point and see what's happening. But I hope I got that point across pretty good. I'm kind of tired right now, but let's dunk. Oh yeah. But yeah, take a step back. It's for your own sake so that then you don't get overrun by life, because tasks have a way of just stacking up and getting more and more on your plate, even if not in reality, in your mind. But I hope you have enjoyed and have a great day. Bye-bye.